Today's our topic is properties of integers. The first property is a closure property. Here we will check this property for the addition. But what is the closure property? Let's understand with some examples. First one, 12 plus minus 15. Here 12 is an integer, minus 15 is also integer. 12 plus minus 15 is equal to minus 3. Here minus 3 is also an integer. Now let's take another example. Minus 2 plus minus 7. Here minus 2 is integer. Minus 7 is also integer. Minus 2 plus minus 7 is equal to minus 9 is also an integer. So from the above two examples, we can say that the sum of any two integers is always an integer. Therefore, integers are closed under addition. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a plus b is also an integer. Now, we will check the closure property for the subtraction. Let's take some example. 17 minus 19. Here 17 is integer. 19 is also an integer. 17 minus 19 is equal to minus 2. Minus 2 is also an integer. Next example, minus 2 minus 7. Here minus 2 and 7 both are integer. Minus 2 minus 7 is equal to minus 9. Minus 9 is also an integer. From above these examples, we can say that the difference of two integers is an integer. Therefore, integers are closed under subtraction. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a minus b is also an integer. Now, we will check the closure property for the multiplication. Let's take any two integers and check whether the product of these two integers is an integer. Here minus 3 multiply minus 2 is equal to 6. Minus 3 and minus 2 both are integers. 6 also is an integer. Let's take another example. Minus 9 multiply 1. Minus 9 and 1 both are integers. Minus 9 multiply 1 is equal to minus 9. Minus 9 is also an integer. So, from the above two examples, we can say that the multiplication of two integers is an integer. Therefore, integers are closed under multiplication. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a multiply b is also an integer. Now, let's check the closure property for the division. Let's take some example. First one, minus 8 divide minus 4. Minus 8 and minus 4 both are the integers. Minus 8 divide minus 4 is equal to 2 is an integer. Now, let's take another example. Minus 8 divide 3 is equal to minus 8 upon 3. Here minus 8 and 3 both are integers. But the division of these two integers is not an integer. So, from the above two examples, we can say that the division of two integers is not always an integer. Therefore, integers are not closed under division. In the last session, we have learned about the closure property. Today, we will learn the commutative property. We will check the commutative property for the addition. Let us add any two integers in different order and see whether their additions are same. Let's take one example. Minus 7 plus minus 12 is equal to minus 19. Here we are changing the order of integers. Minus 12 plus minus 7 is equal to minus 19. Therefore, minus 7 plus minus 12 is equal to minus 12 plus minus 7. Means, if you are changing the order of integers in the additions, answer remains the same. Thus, addition is commutative for integers. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a plus b is equal to b plus a. Now, let's check the commutative property for subtraction. Let's take one example. Minus 5 minus 19 is equal to minus 5 plus 19. minus 5 plus 19 is equal to 14. Now let's change the order of these two integers. Minus 19 minus 5. Minus 19 plus 5. Minus 19 plus 5 is equal to minus 14. Therefore, minus 5 minus 19 is not equal to minus 19 minus 5. Means in the subtraction, when we are changing the order of two integers, the answer is changed. Thus, subtraction is not commutative for integers. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a minus b is not equal to b minus a. Now let's check the commutative property for the multiplication. Let us multiply any two integers in different order and see whether their products are same. For example, 3 multiply minus 4 is equal to minus 12 and minus 4 multiply 3 is equal to minus 12. Therefore, minus 12 is equal to minus 12. Thus, we see that the products of any two integers remain same whatever the order of multiplication. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a multiply b is equal to b multiply a. This is called the commutative property of integers. Now let us check the commutative property for the division. Let's take one example. Minus 9 divide 3 is equal to minus 3. Now just change the order of the integers. 3 divide minus 9. Then answer is the 0.33. Therefore, minus 9 divide 3 is not equal to 3 divide minus 9. Hence, if a and b are any two integers, then a divide b is not equal to b divide a.